This is CryptoTube and welcome to my video, and if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button before you do anything else, as I'll be bringing out a lot of new content almost every day. And for those of you who are already subscribed, thanks for watching once again, guys. And today's video I'm just going to talk about what you can do whilst you are on holiday to profit from crypto. So when you're on vacation, these are a few tips that I've discovered for myself and I've used myself to make a little bit of profit whilst I'm away from my computer. And I do this because I don't always want to be using computers in a foreign country, somewhere I don't really trust the security and things like that. So I tend to, if I'm going away, just have a week off from crypto entirely, like I did last week, set up some things beforehand and just have a week away from it. So these are the things that I've been doing. So first of all is staking coins. So this is guaranteed money whilst you literally do nothing. So this is just the easiest way to actually earn some crypto and do it without any effort whatsoever and with pretty much zero risk. So for example, I use Stake United for most of my staking, and here are the list of stakes that have taken place just today, and there's pages and pages and pages. So these coins are always staking, and obviously that means your coin amount is growing all the time. So whilst I was off for a full week, my coins, when I returned, they were all a much greater number than when I left it. So that's just a cool little thing to come back to, and when you see that your overall balance figure is going up, it's a pretty good thing to be involved with. So first of all, Stake United for my staking of coins. Secondly is swing trades, and you can set these up obviously and just leave them. What I do is set up a more speculative swing trade when I'm going away. So for example, anyone could swing trade Nanj coin. This one is just mad in terms of the amount of fluctuations there are. But if we scroll out a little bit, so I went away around here around the 7th of May, and the coin price was quite high, 37 Satoshis, and I put in a cheeky little offer to buy at 30, which it hit a few days into my holiday, and I thought at the time that would be a pretty good trade. But the coin has actually gone further down since. It's starting to make a recovery again, but you can put on a more speculative trade than you normally would. I probably would have put in a buy order about 34, but I've made those extra 4 Satoshi on each Nanj that I bought. So I was pretty happy with that coming in whilst I was away, and then I'll sell again once the price starts to go back up. So putting on good swing trades whilst you're away is a top tip of mine. I did this for loads of coins whilst I was away, and quite a few of them actually came in, because in crypto, you know, there's huge fluctuations that can take place. So set yourself up to be the one that's really creaming the top profits with the trades. So thirdly, I am involved in masternodes with this website, which is Simple POS Pool. So a masternode is where you're securing a network by having your coins tied up in a masternode. With Simple POS Pool, you can literally just put in a percentage of the total needed for a masternode. So for example, for crop, you need to put in 50 coins to have a seat on a masternode, which is pretty awesome. And the return, if I go to the crop masternode on here, so the return for 50 is roughly 0.7 per day. Where is the figure? So you're getting good returns for just securing the network and being a part of it. So I'm pretty pleased with how this went for me as well. So if I get crop up now, the 50 coins obviously are held in the masternode, and you can get those back anytime. They'll be released back to you if you trigger the release button on here, or you will be getting daily payouts on top of the 50, which is a nice little bonus to have. That's not loading right now, which is a pain, but nevertheless it's about 0.7 crop you will earn every single day for a seat on the masternode. Another one is mining coins, and this is another form of passive income because you don't have to do anything, doesn't require any setup, especially with Hashflare. It just works for itself. So you're add into your Bitcoin total every day by mining. So I was away for 7 days and this went up roughly 65,000 Satoshis, which isn't great, but it's better than nothing. So the numbers were going up and that's the main thing. So I think in terms of mining, Hashflare will become profitable once again in the near future. We're just waiting for that Bitcoin price to start to take off a bit, which I think it will do in the near future. I'd like to say by the end of June we'll see some real bullish trends and we'll be in that 15k bracket for Bitcoin. And finally, the last point I want to make is when you're going away, so say if you have a huge holding of one coin specifically, so say I had, and this is a nice coin that I like, Linda, say I had 50,000 Linda coin, for example, but the market was kind of up, kind of down, wasn't really sure where it was going, and I'm just want to protect myself a little bit. What I would do is split this, so take 25,000 of my Linda coins and trade them for another coin which I know to be quite stable. In this instance I did it for Bitbean because honestly one of the most predictable prices for Bitbean, easiest thing to trade. If you go on Binance the volume's huge as well, but this coin hardly ever dips below 100 Satoshis. If it gets towards 100, that is a big buy signal. So I would put half of my holdings into Bitbean if the price was low like it was, and guaranteed within the next week will be up to 120, 125. So you're making 20 to 25% profit on that coin alone. And this is one that I'm really into. You can make a lot of money trading this coin, guys. So hopefully you found this interesting, you found this maybe helpful. Obviously this is just the steps that I take when I go on holiday. They're just a bit of food for thought for you guys to think about, things you could set up whilst you're going away and not have to worry about crypto for a bit, because it's always good to have a bit of time off and away from the game. So hopefully you've enjoyed this. Please subscribe to the channel. We're almost at 200 subs. Give me a like, any comments down below please guys, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.